The mystery of dreaming faces. Maya sat on her bed, staring at the ceiling fan spinning lazily above. She had woken up from a vivid dream that refused to fade like most did. The details of the dream were hazy, but the face she saw wasn't. It belonged to a young woman, her smile warm and familiar, but Maya couldn't place where she had seen her before. It wasn't the first time Maya had dreamed of someone she couldn't immediately recognize, and it left her unsettled. How could her mind conjure up a face so lifelike, yet so distant? She decided to investigate, diving into the world of dreams and the mysteries of the human brain. Chapter 1: The Brain's Limitations. Maya spent her morning poring over articles on dreams. One piece of information caught her attention: the human brain cannot create faces. Every face you see in a dream is someone you've encountered in real life, even if only for a second. The idea fascinated her. Could it be true? She thought back to the woman in her dream. Perhaps she had passed her on the street, seen her in a cafe, or stood next to her in line at a grocery store. This realization shifted Maya's perception. Suddenly, every person she passed on her daily commute, every fleeting glance from a stranger, felt significant. She couldn't help but wonder how many of those faces her brain had stored, waiting to reappear in her dreams. Chapter 2: A Walk Through the Past. Maya's curiosity led her to explore her own memories. She dusted off old photo albums and scrolled through years of social media posts. Faces she had long forgotten stared back at her, some evoking warmth, others stirring regret. She stumbled upon a picture of her high school best friend, Claire. They had been inseparable until an argument drove them apart. Maya couldn't remember the last time she had seen her. Strangely, Claire hadn't appeared in her dreams, but Maya couldn't shake the feeling that unresolved emotions might be buried in her subconscious. Dreams, she realized, were not just random images, they were windows into her psyche. Chapter 3: The Stranger in the Park. One afternoon, Maya decided to clear her head with a walk in the park. As she strolled past the benches, she spotted a man sketching. His face caught her attention. It was the same man she had dreamed of a month ago. Heart pounding, Maya hesitated before approaching him. "Excuse me," she said, her voice trembling slightly. "Have we met before?" The man looked up, surprised. "I don't think so," he replied. "But I'm here most days. Maybe you've seen me around." They exchanged a few words, and Maya learned his name was Ethan, an artist who found inspiration in observing the world. Their conversation was brief, but Maya walked away with a strange sense of connection. Chapter 4: The Psychology of Dreams. That evening, Maya delved deeper into the science of dreams. She learned that faces appearing in dreams often represented unresolved emotions or lessons yet to be learned. Ethan's face wasn't random, it was her mind's way of drawing attention to something she needed to confront. The more she read, the more she realized how much of her life was shaped by the people she encountered. Whether they stayed for a moment or a lifetime, each person left a mark on her soul. Chapter 5: Forgiveness and Freedom. One night, Maya dreamed of Claire. In the dream, they were laughing together, just as they used to. When she woke, a wave of nostalgia and sadness washed over her. She realized she had been holding on to resentment, and it was weighing her down. Maya decided to reach out to Claire. She sent a simple message: "I know it's been years, but I'd love to reconnect if you're open to it." To her surprise, Claire responded quickly. Their conversation was tentative at first but grew warmer as they reminisced about old times. For the first time in years, Maya felt a sense of peace. Chapter 6: The Three Lives. As Maya continued her journey of self-discovery, she remembered something Ethan had said during one of their conversations: everyone has three lives, a public life, a private life, and a real life. Her public life was polished and curated, the version of herself she showed to the world. Her private life was shared only with close friends and family. But her real life, that was the version she often hid even from herself. Dreams, she realized, revealed fragments of her real life, the fears, desires, and truths she wasn't ready to face while awake. Chapter 7: The Strength in Vulnerability. Maya's newfound awareness didn't come without challenges. As she confronted her past and faced her fears, she felt vulnerable. But she also felt stronger. Ethan became a confidant during this time, and their friendship deepened. They spent hours discussing life, love, and the meaning behind the faces that haunted their dreams. Damaged people tend to be the strongest, Ethan said one day. We've survived things that could have broken us. That strength doesn't come easy, but it's worth it. Maya nodded, understanding that her scars were a testament to her resilience. Chapter 8: A Dream Come True. Months passed, and Maya's dreams became less about strangers and more about self-reflection. She stopped fearing the unknown and started embracing the lessons her dreams offered. One night, she dreamed of Ethan, not as the stranger she had once seen in passing, but as the friend he had become. When she woke, she realized her feelings for him had grown into something deeper. Taking a leap of faith, Maya confessed her feelings. To her relief, Ethan felt the same. Their bond, built on shared dreams and honest conversations, blossomed into a relationship that felt like coming home. Epilogue: The Faces We Carry. Years later, Maya published a book titled The Faces We Carry. It explored the idea that every person we encounter leaves an imprint on our soul, shaping who we are. At her book launch, a woman approached her with a smile that seemed familiar. Maya couldn't place her, but she knew the woman's face would find its way into her dreams. As Maya signed the woman's book, she thought about all the people who had touched her life in ways big and small. Each face, whether remembered or forgotten, was a thread in the tapestry of her story. And in her dreams, those threads continued to weave themselves into something beautiful and profound. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with others. Your support helps us keep creating valuable content. Thank you.